Hello, welcome to this week. I'm a little bit in the brain dead areas today because I overdid it, so don't mind me if my words are a little bit weird. You should have seen me last night. I was not making any sense at all, so. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to go for today, eh? So the first deck we have, I'm going to go with deck 1, is Goddess Dream. Okay. This is Wendy Andrew, and this is a Rockpool Publishing deck. That one. This is the little book you get with it. So it's got the colored images and the meaning, and there's also affirmations in here. So this is the first deck. All right, so with the first deck, we've got 10 people wanting this, so we're going to go start with L'Oreal. Hello, L'Oreal. I love my little stitch markers. Thank you. My little Scully stitch markers. They're so cute. Anyway. Got distracted. Okay, and the first deck is also for Spirit Quartz, and I'll put the meaning of the quartz up when we do the post of this reveal. So, all right, this one's stopping here, so let's see what this is. Oh, that's a good one. Aw. Take a fresh look at life, new beginnings. That's pretty cool. I don't think much needs to be said about that. It's pretty obvious. You know, I'm just noticing that the egg is cracked, which means you're about to spring forth into that new life, but you're still in there not wanting to come out. So it might be time for you to break out of that shell, okay? That's L'Oreal. All right, now we're going to go on to Dylan. Okay. Merp. Oh, nice. Okay, Dylan, you've got patience. This is through the darkness into the light. Okay. This one feels like you have to have a little bit of patience with yourself and others in regard to working through past triggers and past coping habits, coping mechanisms, because it takes our whole lifetime for us to develop those. And especially when we've needed to develop them for, in rough situations, we tend to take longer to work through those. So don't get down on yourself if you react in an old way, because that is part of our progress, eh? And the same goes with others. It takes people time to find new coping mechanisms and to realize they don't need them. They need to be able to feel safe enough not to need them anymore. But I do notice here we've got this is open. The seeds are open. They're out and ready to move forward. They just need time to blossom, okay? So if that's something you've been concerned about, don't be concerned. You'll be fine. So that was Dylan. And now we're going to go to Sarah. Sarah B. All right, Sarah, trust. All is as it should be. That little flame there is what's being born and brought into life, okay? It's there. You just need to rest and know that it's coming, okay? There's even a rabbit sleeping on top of the swan or goose, whatever that is. Yeah, it feels like the sun is coming over the hill. You'll just have to have trust and faith that it's leading you in the right direction, okay? That's good. It's a good card. It's always a good reminder. It's hard when we're between where we're going and where we used to be. So just hang tight and trust the universe. Okay, Aya K. Let's see here. What we got for you? Oh, that's beautiful. Self-love. Loving all aspects of yourself. Look at all those animals. Remembering that you're one and connected to all of these things will help you to have more compassion for yourself, okay? That's beautiful. All righty, so that was Aya. Okay, Cherie M. I hope it's Cherie or Sherry. Let me know, okay? And let's see what you've got today. You've got the trust card as well, Cherie. So this is, again, saying that everything that is meant to be coming to fruition for you is coming. The sun's coming over the hill, but you just have to be patient and know that it's coming, okay? It is on its way. Okay. Mandy, F. What we got for you? Ebb and flow, Mandy. This one's about the cycles and fertility and dreamscapes. It feels to me like you might be taking some shamanic journeying during your sleep hours. And it wants you to really look at the symbology, okay? And I know there's heaps of dream journals, but I've got some in my lending library here, Mandy, if you need to borrow some for the process. But yeah, you definitely need to keep a dream journal because they're trying to communicate through your dreams. And it feels to me like it's definitely animals that are trying to communicate with you, so that might be something to look into. Okay, that was Mandy. Hillary M. Let's see. Rhythm. Tune into the natural rhythm of life. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, it definitely feels like you need to move your body, dance, however you can. It just feels like you need to feel life moving through your body in some way. I don't know if you can do Tai Chi or Qigong or something like that, but it feels like you need to actually be moving to realign yourself with your spirit. Especially even if you can do this like when the sun is going down or coming up in the morning, that would be beautiful. That would really help you to connect again. Davina P. Let's see what we've got for you. You guys keep getting the same cards. New beginnings. Okay. But I'm curious because I don't usually do upside down, but this one was upside down. Let me just see here. Oh, okay. I think you might have just recently started looking at life in a new way. Okay. This feels like a separation of two sides here. It almost looks like they're fighting. So I don't know what's going on with you, Davina, but it looks like you're putting things in their perspectives, putting things in their place where they should be. And it also feels like the light and dark, the contrast is something that's sticking out as well. So that could be, what I'm hearing is stop taking count, like don't count. When you have something going on with someone and you start to take count of all the things that they have done wrong and all the things that you feel that they've done wrong to you, you stop looking at them as a person who's also in lesson, okay? So it feels like you need to stop counting, stop holding things against someone, okay? You got to stop counting. You start with a fresh slate, and that's what you do. You don't go backward and go, but back then you did this, or back then I did this, and that type of thing, okay? I feel like there's a lot of finger pointing going on. And so, yeah, this can be resolved if you just stop and be here now, all right? Be here now and decide if this is something you want to continue, okay? And this is a relationship. It feels like a relationship with someone, and not necessarily a partnership, but a relationship with someone. Okay. Now let's see, Maria T. You're gonna hate this one. Where are you going? Where are you heading? Direction. So we've got a lot of animal symbolism here, Maria, and I'll send you those as well. But what's really sticking out is that all of these little hearts, see all those little teeny hearts around there? And into the third eye, it feels like you're coming into more of your nurturing self, you know? I don't, maybe animal communication might be one of the areas you want to look into. But it definitely feels like there is a charge there with horses. So it may be that you have either a fear of horses or something from your previous life, but it needs to be repaired. So I would say if you can, or if you come across a horse in your adventures, just stop and stand and hold your energy and see how it feels, because I feel like there's a big healing coming for you from the equine kingdom. And I have seen this myself. It can make you absolutely let go of everything you've been holding on to with regard to your heart space. So this to me feels like equine healing. So again, I'll send you some stuff on that, because I'm sending you some stuff anyway. So I'll send you some stuff on that along with the other things. I'll just put that down here. All right. And off we go into Stephanie P. I'm just going to write equine next to you. And Mandy, I'm going to put dream. Okay, cool, guys. Let's see what we got here. Stephanie P. Stephanie, what have we got for you? Acceptance of the cycle of life, birth and rebirth and death. Oh, that's really cool. So this feels like coming to terms with a big change. You know, sitting within who you've become, knowing that nature is there to help you and the universe is there to provide, and that you're still weaving magic, regardless of age or regardless of societal labeling. You're still weaving magic, so don't ever doubt that, okay? This reminds me of the Awen. So, yeah, that's magic. You've got that magic still flowing. Still got things growing from you, okay? Alrighty, so that was deck 1. Sorry, guys, I'm a little spacey, but I'm still getting it done, eh? Okay, we're going to the second deck, which is got Gibbsite with it. Isn't that pretty? I got that from Ashley when they were in town. Okay. Now, let's go with the Goddess Spirit deck, which is this one. This is a beautiful one by Blue Angel. And it's got just gorgeous cards, eh? Nice, pretty little book. Bit thin, but it does what it needs to. Yeah. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of different decks in the back that you can also get, but it does have, it's got a little affirmation here at the bottom that you can say with these. Some, the tarot card that's associated, the pantheon of the goddess, and also the what are they called? The words, the shortcut words, which I'm not finding the word in my brain right now. So, but yeah, and they go into different sections. So it's really quite pretty. And then we will find the first person, who is Haley C. Let's pull you a card, Haley. Yes, there we go. All right, we have got vision and intuition. Okay. She knows what she sees. You know what you're seeing. Pay attention to it, okay? Don't ignore what you know. I feel like you're seeing things clearly, okay? All right, that's Haley. And now we've got Kara. I think it's Kara. Kara T. Apologies if I said your name wrong. Oh, Astara. Okay, so this one is about fruition, ease, and relaxation. So this is coming into knowing that things are developing for you. Again, similar to the ones we had in the last deck. This is about things slowing and easing for you. You know, relaxing into knowing that it is coming. It's very similar to the card we had earlier, actually, but from a different deck. Yeah, that's quite beautiful. Nice and peaceful. It feels peaceful. Something with the hair color as well. Some other color I was going to do mine, eh? Okay, now we've got Tanya V. Hi, Tanya. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, okay. Persephone, introspection and limbo. This is interesting because it feels like you're really getting to know your both aspects of yourself, your dark and your light, in a non-judgmental and compassionate way. It feels like you're embracing the gifts that come along with the Dark Mother. Okay, if that makes sense to you. It feels like there's somebody in spirit who's wanting to reach out to you. Okay. So start feeling with your heart what's around you. Okay. That's beautiful. Okay. And then we've got Mandy W. Hi, Mandy. Okay, let's see what you've got. Seredwin, wisdom and banishment. Look at that. That's beautiful. Seredwin is a beautiful, beautiful energy. It is very powerful. This is about being in control of your environment and your energy, okay? Knowing that you have that strength and that power, but you don't necessarily always need to use it, okay? Sometimes it's better to observe than to rebut or rebuke. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth your energy sometimes. Sometimes it's worth just letting it be what it is. That's great. You think that way. I don't think that way, but good on you. You know? So that's what that one feels like to me. So getting rid of things that don't necessarily even have to be a part of your energy field, just letting them slide past and go, it's not mine. I don't care. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know? Alrighty. So that was Mandy. Now we're going to Tracy D. I could probably put this one back in there. I don't know why I said it aside. Tracy. Ooh. Rebirth, dark and light. Hell, look at that. That is gorgeous. And again, same with you, Trace. It feels like you're embracing the darker aspects of your personality as well and not being, you know, all on one side. That's beautiful to see. I'm just seeing if there's anything else in there. No, not today. Not today. Okay. Vicky G. Let's see what you've got, Vicky. Oh yeah, storms and meaningful destruction. Ooh, this one is sort of like the Tower card. Sometimes we have to have storms come into our lives to sweep us off our feet and move us where we're supposed to be. And oftentimes it's not easy, but you know, we kind of know at some level when we're being moved, and it feels like you're being moved, okay? So that's that one. And Vicky, that could be work. It could be a friendship. It could be anything, really. I don't know, but work is sticking out to me. So, Brenda. Hello, Brenda. Let's get one for you, eh? Haha. Let's see what you have to say. Same thing. Rebirth, dark and the light. Learning about both sides of your personality, knowing it's okay to be a bitch when you have to, you know? Sometimes it's just necessary to put up boundaries with people so that they can realize you're not playing, okay? So that's for you, Brenda. Mahina, let's go with you. Let's see here. I hope you're well. Let's see. This one here wants to come out. Oink. Oh, that's beautiful. Ixchel. Healing, magic, and restoration. Isn't that beautiful? You need to do something for you, okay? Get something for yourself, some type of a therapy or something, maybe a massage, something. You're always giving, 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 and it's time for you to get something for yourself. You need to take care of yourself as well, honor yourself, because you are, putting through constantly for other people. And so it is really important to do some healing magic for yourself. So, yeah, definitely go get a massage, do some Reiki, some orthobionomy, any of those types of things. And I'm happy to refer if you need to find somebody to do that for you. There's plenty of amazing practitioners in town. So, yeah, do something for yourself. Okay. We've got Crystal Q. Hi, Crystal. Okay, let's see what you've got. Oh, pretty. Independence, protection, and boundaries. That's a nice, amazing card for Bastet. Okay. I think you already know you're doing this. You're really pushing forward into setting your own space for you and being in control of the energy of that space. I think that's beautiful. Well done. That's gorgeous. Isn't that a beautiful card? These are lovely. It's a lovely deck, eh? Okay, so we've got Cass. Hello, Cass. Okay, here we go. This one. Same one, Cass. Independence. Look at that. Setting your boundaries. Creating the space and keeping it in the energy you want it to be. Yeah, it's really cool. Independence. Learning about your own inner strength again. That's really cool. All right, and then we've got Terry Lee. Come on, let's find one here that's going to come out. What do we got here? Burp, burp. Yeah. All right, you have got expression, storyteller. So I don't know if you have anything to do with music or with storytelling, but you should try that if you don't. It feels like song, music, even possibly poetry. But you definitely have stories to tell, so you need to start doing that, okay? In some way, in some form. But it does feel musical to me, rhythmic and flowing. So, yeah. Let me know if that's something you do. It'd be interesting to know. Okay, so that is deck. Now we go on to deck 3. Okay. And this one is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And I want to just say, always realize that the person and the work are separate. That's why my brain might be fried, but I can still do this because spirit is helping me. The work comes through us. It doesn't come from us. Okay. So don't throw out your Doreen Virtue decks. Hell, if you're going to do that, send them to me because they're beautiful pieces of work that were created with spirit. Okay. So this is one of my favorite decks, I have to say. Yeah, I just connected so well with this one the first time that I held it. So you could see how worn it is, like the pages are trying to come out and everything, but it's got your person, and then it's got the divine channel, your little phrase, and then it's got the message, and then it also has various meanings, and then about the actual deity themselves. So it's a really cool book for learning about the deities yourself. So that's pretty cool. There's a lot of books, I would say Doreen Virtue, Stacey DeMarco, and Alana Fairchild. They're probably my top ones for any type of research into goddesses or any mythos or mythology related to that, because they're really they're well researched. Okay. They do a lot of research. So those would be my top 3. But look at the deck is just like so worn, like almost all the gold has come off the edges. It's just all, yeah, I love them. and they love me back. Okay, so Jessie J, here we go with you, okay? Deck, oh, kyanite. Oh, this is blue kyanite, this one. Okay, I've got a piece of black kyanite too somewhere that Mars made for me that I love. And then this is the blue one. This is pretty too. And again, I got this one from Ashley when she had her place open. Okay. Ooh, Jessie, this one just hopped out at me, so let's go with it. Oh my gosh, again. She's making herself known today. And again, you know, guys, these things come in packets. We all come in packets of learning. We are like a giant, you know, we're each cogs in a machine, and we go through phases of learning in very similar patterns. Okay, so that's why you'll be seeing the same cards hopping out every week. Okay, so this one again, independent for you, Jessie, and this is saying your independence is the foundation of your strength and success. Now, with this one, it feels like you're planting seeds, like they are coming down. It's like you're just saying, all right, I'm ready. Where am I going? And this is exactly where you need to be. When you get in that state of vulnerability and openness and flow, then spirit just moves you where it wants you to be, okay? And then you can be in service because it provides for you while you're in that service, okay? So yeah, that's quite a beautiful card. I love that. And I don't know if anybody did the past life meditation that I posted last time, but when I did it, I saw two beings that look very similar to that when I was doing my meditation. So it's really cool to go into those. So that was Jessie. Now we're going to go with Adrienne. Adrienne, we'll see you on Monday. All right, what do we got here? Oh, Vesta. Okay, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. This is all about the home, Adrienne. It's all about making your home your domain. You're the queen of your castle. You know, make it how it's comfortable for you. Make it so that it's your healing sanctuary. Okay. And then people will come there when it's ready. Okay. You have a beautiful nurturing energy, and so this is not surprising to me at all. Alrighty. And let's see here. We have got, and that's my phone, by the way, going off over there. I don't know why, but I keep getting calls from the same place, so I'll have to call them back to find out why they're bothering me. Okay, Aphrodite. This is for for Jay. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. This is about awakening your inner goddess, but I'm going to pull you another card because I got distracted by my phone, okay? Okay. One more for Jay, please. Oh, there we go. You are a channel for divine power. That's better. When we are a divine channel, we have to be careful because the powerful energy that we can send out is not only, can not only do good things, it can also do damage. So we have to be really careful with our energy. All right. Especially when we're mad. Okay. But there is this beautiful light here that's shining. See, this water here feels like emotion, right? Then you've got this beautiful golden light here that is like, okay, but there's a reason. Okay, there's a reason. That's beautiful. So, okay, before I get distracted again, we're going on to Sharon G. Sharon, what you've got? Stop worrying. Everything's going to be fine, Sharon. Bright future ahead, okay? I know things are really crazy right now, guys, but you just have to keep your eye on the prize. Keep on looking at what you're wanting to manifest in your immediate area, because we cannot control what's happening in the world, but we can control what we put into the world, which is we want to make that joy, okay? All right, so we've got Rose C. What have you got on this week? Rose? Oh, of course. Love yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. And that's what I was just talking about, unconditional love. Mary Magdalene with her jar. Isn't that awesome? So cool. So Rose, yep, just keep smiling, keep doing all the wonderful things you do, being you. All right, we have got Sharon W. Sharon. Okay, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you'll make your mark, okay? So this is about focused intent, Sharon. You have to know what it is you're aiming for. Then you aim, and then you let the universe drive the arrow, okay? So you set the intention, but don't micromanage it, okay? All righty. Then we've got Jessica L. Let's see what you've got, Jessica. You're becoming you're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, people and situations and chemicals, okay? So this is the white Tara. This is sensitivity. So yeah, just make sure that you are keeping yourself especially away from people who have a toxic masculinity is what I'm hearing. Make sure that you're not exposing yourself to that type of energy because it's going to make you crazy, okay? All right. And there's a lot of that in the world right now because it's all coming to the surface to be cleansed, okay? But it doesn't mean we have to focus on it. We just have to love them and remember that when you see somebody exploding in a toxic masculinity thing, that is a 8-year-old boy who didn't get enough attention, okay? So you just have to look at him that way and treat him as such, okay? If I'm sorry you're feeling that way, type of thing, okay? So next we've got, let's see, Danita. Lovely D. Aw, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Well, you are just full of love all the time lately, aren't you? You just like exude it. Probably have always done it your whole life, actually, Danita, but it is really cool to see it just always there. You know, you can tell that you are truly happy and you enjoy life, and I love that about you. That's probably why we're good friends. So that's so cool. I love it. So cool. And yeah, very cool. All right, let's go to Tony D. Tony D, what have we got for you? All right. We've got purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And I'm just going to cover this bit up here because I don't want my video to have to be labeled differently. So Coventina, this is a beautiful, beautiful card because it is about, you know, the cleansing and detoxification isn't just about the physicality. It's also about your emotions. And she's got a horn on the side of her that she sends things forth from. And so this feels like you're going through those waves of emotion. And even though these big waves are coming at you, you're actually able to dispense them in a more positive way. Okay. So that is what you do all the time. But the thing is, you have to also take time to just get yourself out of the way of that, okay? You can't always be the front line, okay? The front line of defense. Sometimes you have to just take a break. And that might involve going, you know, I don't know, go to Rotorua or something, or somewhere like that, just to get away, okay? And all right, so that is good. So that is everybody, I think, this week. So a lot of the overall message is self-care this week. It is about self-care. It's about, channeling the divine power of the healing. What else have we got this week for everybody? We've got undying love. You know, people that we loved that have passed are still there for us. They still want to communicate. But we have to ask. We really have to ask them. Okay. All right, I think that's everyone. Let's see here. Yep. That is everybody. Yep. So we had 30 this week. Woohoo! Look at us fly, guys. This is great. If you guys have any insights or you want to share anything of your little bit that you got, I really enjoy hearing back from you guys and hearing the messages and, you know, seeing how spirit is helping you along with all the things that you need help with, because that's why I do this, so that you can be in touch with your group and reconnect with them and carry that energy throughout your day. Okay. So I'm just going to pull a couple more cards for the overall collective, or I'll just throw them across my desk. Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Storytellers, manifestation and self-mastery. And let's pick up all this mess that I've thrown across the desk. And one more. One more for the collective. And crossroads, discovery. Yeah, it's really important right now that we look at all aspects of ourselves. You know, you've heard of the maiden mother crone. There's the maiden mother crone queen. There is the, you know, the masculine and feminine side of each of us. But there's also the dark, the light, and the gray. Okay, so we have to look at all aspects of that because they are all part of who we are. And if we're ignoring one, if we're only living in love and light or only in anger and, you know, frustration, then we're not actually embracing all areas of ourselves. And so, you know, we need to incorporate our knowledge from other times. That's ours. We have access to it, but we can't reach it until we're in a state emotionally where we are secure enough to use that power without hurting people. So first things first, when you want to develop psychically, is to start taking responsibility for those you've hurt. Start taking responsibility for those that claimed you hurt them, but you didn't do it on purpose. You know, start taking responsibility for, you know, what you present to the world. What are you sending out to the world? Regardless of what is happening in the world, you can always find a way to find the beauty. And the more that we find the beauty, the more that we're not feeding to that negativity in the world, and we're actually helping to combat it. So if you want to change the world, start being joyful. That's all you have to do. Spend more time with your children, your grandchildren, your pets. Take time to see the beauty around you in the world. Acknowledge nature, acknowledge the gifts that we're given. And, you know, try to be kind as much as you can. And, you know, don't be kind when you don't need to be. Okay, it's a balance. It really is a balance. So have courage in the face of conflict, right? We don't want to back down, but we also have to be open to seeing what the magic is within that. There's always some type of a lesson there. And also we've got passion. We're burning with life's passion. Okay. And that can be either a drive and a light of insight, or it can be a fire that burns people. But you've got to be the one to make that call, because we are the conduits of the energy. The energy comes in pure. What we do with that is what makes it out in the world. Okay. So try and make sense of all the rambling I just did, but I think you've got it. Yeah. And again, find courage within yourself. This is not the first time that you have faced all of the challenges that you are here to face. And, you know, a lot of you will come back and do it again just because you love it so much. So, yes, I think that's everything. I'm going to do a giveaway. Okay. So I'm going to pick one of you that commented this time, and I'm going to make something for you. Okay. And I'm going to do that next week too, just because I feel like I want to give more joy. Okay. All right, guys. Lots of love, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.